Well, just under a month ago.
No, a month ago.
Yes. The the crew had found their way to Baldur's Gate to seeking a doctor. Upon meeting up with this doctor, a doctor for Tim. Upon meeting up with the doctor for Tim, they find that this is a little more complicated in what he needs to do, and is sent on his merry way to find a Terogene crystal.
Nothing could ever be easy.
He's not sure what that is.
Not with
He
your
just
head.
knows he's got to go get it. They are pursued and followed about by a winged creature that Treon chases down unsuccessfully, unfortunately. Uh, They
Yay! Wings for the win!
Oh no, wings
They
don't matter
enjoy
with
it.
me.
Anyways, they enjoy an evening of a burlesque show. They will find the winged friend again, only to be thwarted a additional time and subsequently kicked out of the
Establishment.
establishment. Thank you. They find their way over to another establishment where they've made some friends, had some drinks, and spent the night.
Played some games. Did
Lost.
some gambling.
Made some money, lost some money, did some things, did the other thing, the thing with the other thing, and found their way down to the lower city, um, and over to the sorceress sundries, where the duality of man, the owner, has made a deal with Tim to trade him his portable hole for a dagger of vampire slaying.
Worst
With the
deal
promise
without
not to hurt
the-
kids.
Yes, we will not be hurting kids with the portable hole. All of the kids will be harmed in the making of this film. During their visit to the shop, they come across this winged friend uh,
Stop.
who's
Leave the notebook alone.
cat scratch fever, who recognizes Axel, and they promptly leave to go and have a conversation, leaving everybody else behind to continue shopping. Uh, about 10 minutes goes by, and after making the deal for the dagger, the feathered lady returns, entering in the shop where Treyon is holding guard, ensuring that nobody has left at the moment. Um, but she returns alone. And this is where we find ourselves. She has in her hand a small rolled up piece of paper that is rolled within a small cylindrical slice.
Was I told who it was going to? Peter? Oh, sorry. You're distracted.
Yes, your instructions were to deliver the message, to deliver the scroll to Tim.
How easily do I find him inside?
He's well described as probably being the idiot, doing something stupid with a dagger.
That sounds about right.
Hey, it's easier to play dumb than smart. Though my intelligence is actually not bad.
It's above average.
So, am I just really smart and playing dumb? That's the real question.
Or are you so dumb that everyone perceives you're smart?
Mm.
Dun,
Or am
dun,
I so dumb that I
dun.
think people think I'm smart?
Stop it.
Yeah, you gotta get your money back on that one.
Anyways,
Fun.
uh,
Sorry, I'm
struggling
looking at like
with
in-service training stuff scheduled right now. I am listening.
Treon enters in. So you're standing guard by the door. You're just kind of leaning against it, making sure nobody comes out. And in walks the feathered female that you were pursuing the other day, alone.
Oi, Sheila.
Not my name.
Don't know your name, and that's what I call you. Where's my friend?
He took off. I had information about his wife.
So you do have there in your possession this. You're holding it.
Yeah.
So you do notice that she's holding a piece of rolled up parchment in a ring that you've seen before on Tim, but it looks a little different than it did before.
Where's the idiot with the knife?
I can't help but laugh at that point. I point in the direction that Tim is. I'm like, he's over there. So accurate.
You see Jasper like, Tim, be careful with that. It's a silver knife. You don't want to get cut with it. I mean, maybe you do want to get cut with it.
Oh no, I had already stuck it into the. Okay, well, retcon, whatever. Tim is actually sticking it into the thing and just like, okay, last time I left it in for a really long time. I don't know how long yet, though. So,
He's over there.
Jasper, how long do you think I gotta leave it in here for these things to like each other?
Fucking idiot.
Do I look like I know? I would say leave it in for at least a day.
We're
That's
still...
how long you left the last one.
Okay, all right. Let's try a day, and I look at the dagger and like pat the handle of the thing and say, I hope you like that. You know, I'll do my best. Sorry, I gotta leave you there for a bit.
You hear him talking to to his armpit, basically.
I'm losing my shit over here.
Well, just to make it more comfortable, I adjust it to where the dagger is right next to is near the sword, so like if they want to talk to each other, they can.
So you hear from the dagger in your head. Hey, what do you want? I'm just trying to meet up with my cousin here.
Peter.
Oh god, we got the Colonel Sanders of daggers.
I'm trying to go Louisiana.
I was about to say, you being the Gambit is what you're being. You got to add a little more swagger to it.
Am I hearing this while still roughly standing at the door next to Tryon? Because I'm assuming he hasn't moved to let me in.
Yeah, the shop isn't crazy huge. It's 3 stories tall, but the actual footprint isn't all that big. So you can easily see him and hear him.
No, and Becca, I would have moved when you said you had something for the idiot.
I probably would have like just stepped in and like looked at him going,
yeah.
I'm gonna say under my breath in Leonin, going, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, Leonin.
Because
Yeah.
like I see him just like talking to like his armpit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
In the best Southern Belle accent ever.
Back at her in Leonin, I'll be like, well, you did call him an idiot.
I was just repeating what Mr. Axel said to me. Oh, brother, this is going to be a long trip.
Long trip. You plan on coming with us?
Well, I was kind of asked nicely to. Now I'm second guessing saying yes.
Well,
Do I hear?
you
Oh,
just
they're
let me
talking Leon, and I wouldn't understand it anyway.
Oh yeah, we're so talking the owner right now.
Yeah.
Darn you for thinking of my good hearing.
Actually, when I built this character, no. I think I actually built this character before this game, and I just went ahead and fleshed her out more for this.
it just kind of worked out that my character was Leonin.
No, that I picked up afterwards. But like some of the other stuff I have was like pre-picked before this. I was just fucking around on Demon.
Okay.
So.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue talking to Treyon, though I don't think I've ever heard his name, and go, you may have to keep me from killing his ass.
Tim's used to that.
This is still in Leonin.
Oh, I know. This is just Brandon talking, not Tim talking.
I'm literally gonna be like, I like this one.
And I'm gonna walk over and like roughly an arm's length away, because like I don't know this crazy ass dude, and kind of tap on his shoulder.
Hey Tim, somebody behind you.
Oh, what's up?
This is for you.
She hands you a scroll rolled up in your Tim enchanted ring.
Ooh.
So it's the ring with the scroll inside of it.
Okay. I take my ring. I kind of look at. Do I notice anything different about it? The texture, anything?
So for the most part, it looks very much the same.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that where once was plain smooth metal now looks like sharp lines, and the only thing the best way I can describe it look like circuitry on it.
Okay. That would make sense based on your character.
Yes.
Okay. I go ahead and put the ring on, and I look at the scroll. What's it say?
I just sent it to you.
Okay. That was good timing. Literally, I saw the notification. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Oh, my goodness.
Read it out loud. Oh, by the way, this is all in Thieves' Cant.
Yes, you fucking did that.
So only you can read it? But you can read it out loud. That's the idea, is that you read it out loud.
The movie Deadpool is awesome. I really wanted to go see it, so because I got the hots for Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, you guys want me to read what it translate, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, read it verbatim. Read it exactly as it's written. Because
well, you said it's in Thieves' Cant, so I'm just making up my own thieves. Okay.
Right. But it's written exactly as it's intended to be read.
Okay. My dearest companions, it has come to my attention from this lovely investigator that my wife is with a good chance in Thay. With that, I'll be leaving you on this leg of your journey. As such, I wish to leave you with some things. Tim, you should notice that your ring that was around this parchment has a new design on it. Yes, it did. It's cool. I've given you a concentrated ignition of photonic waves in lance format. May the Schwartz be ever in your court. Ooh. Tim's like looking at the ring and like outdoors.
Oh Jesus.
Outdoors. Treyon, I leave you my cut of the profits to you. Jasper, here's a recipe for some alien hooch that'll clean the paint off some dog's butt. At 500 yards, you'll love it. Avril, I have made you F/dart gun. It'll be fun for the whole family. Lady Varia has been compensated already. However, I have left her with some additional information I was able to gather last night while you were gambling. If you wish, you can come find me later. Lady Varia knows how to get a hold of me. With love, your mom, Axel. What?
So, at this point, when
Tim's like,
when you
Mama? What?
when you say the F dart gun, she has in her possession a small little thingamabob that she hands to you, Averil.
Stop.
So you said a dart gun?
No, it's literally F/dart.
Yeah, F/dart.
Search that. Search for that in the
No, I'm curious. Where's my? There it is.
thing, and it is hilarious.
Yes.
F/
made it specifically.
There it is. Oh, it's a blunder, but oh my gosh.
God, that'll knock the feathers off of you.
Oh, you got to see the recipe I'm working on for Mike.
Stop it.
He's gonna be so fucking confused when he gets all of this.
That's awesome.
Do you understand the F/dart gun,
Oh, yeah,
Brandon?
I found it. Oh.
Oh, I read it. Yeah, I read it. That's great. So I can re-equip my ring.
Yep.
So the only thing that is there are no instructions to what makes it different. Do I just know it? Or will Tim just have to play with it?
It's written on in the description of the
Oh
equipment.
no, I'm saying I know, but there was no instructions on what was different. It just said that was, as you can see, it is different.
He's wearing what Tim knows.
I'd say you would understand that there's something different about it.
Stop.
You're in a magic shop. You can ask them to identify it. You can ask Avril to identify it.
Oh, yeah. Avril, there was a lack of instructions on how to make this thing, the Schwartz thing happen. Can you tell me what needs to happen?
Okay, take it. Use my appraising eye on it.
All right. You see that it is an artifact. I see what you're trying to do. Don't you dare think about it, because I will shoot you.
It's not a real pew-pew. It's a water pew-pew.
It's a spray bottle. Just water in it.
Hey, it's still technically
water.
pew-pews.
It's more of a squeak, but go that way. Thank you. He's looking to make a jump to the from one table to another. I'm like, no, that's okay. So you see that it has it's a ring with a ram's horn on it. It's a silvery ring. It's not silver, but it's silvery, with hard angular lines around the outside and inside ring surface that look much like circuitry. It does cast Pyrotechnics spell, though only for show. It does not have the effects of the spell, only the show. Has 10 charges that refill after a short rest. For a cost of 6 charges, Tim can cast Flame Blade without components at 2nd level. For 2 additional charges, the spell can be upcast 1 level for every 2 charges. The Flame Blade emanates from the ring in a cylindrical fashion and produces a low hum that accentuates and waves through the air.
Ooh.
Peter, I just sent you a couple questions.
There goes the cat.
Yeah, cat went running.
Peter, I sent you a couple questions about the ring that only you and I know about.
Nope. He would not see that. No.
Okay. So that's now disengaged?
Correct.
Okay.
Makes Frank happy.
Well, I needed you to be able to use up all of the charges, so you could use you can cast the thing at higher levels.
Well, technically, the second question could still activate if I'm not trying to create the flame.
I mean, if you're using all 10 all at once, you'd probably still have the same problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because the rule is the 6 plus 2 plus 2, that would be towards an actual effect. But if I'm just doing the original charges in all 10, then that would be another issue. Okay, cool.
All 10 of the pyrotechnic charges, yep.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, so what you do notice on this is that the attunement requirements are that you need to be Tim the Enchanter. So otherwise it doesn't work. It causes much other problems.
Okay. All right, cool. I will try this later when we have a chance.
Yeah.
Right before bed if we don't have any people to deal with.
We'll see. So after reading all that, it's like Jasper's like, wait, what? Axel left? He's addressing you, Miss Varia, did he say?
And why did he say mom?
I don't know. I was just asked to give it to you.
You have a cat sneaking up on you.
I do have a cat sneaking up.
It was like a face hugger coming out of the shadows for a second there.
It'd be funny if that was actually Treyon right there.
No, one of these days I'm gonna go to Kentucky, and she's gonna say, and that this exact same thing's gonna happen. And you're just gonna see my head just kind of.
Whoa. So let me get this straight. He just left. He wrote this letter, handed it to you, and the other things and just left.
He's been looking for his wife for a long time. I wasn't gonna argue with him. Especially not when I got the gold.
Well,
okay then. So, so what now? What do you guys do now?
How close is Treyon to me?
10 feet behind you. You picked there to chase your tail.
He's not the brightest bulb in the box. He's his tail on the edge of the couch on the back. So, like, if he falls off, he's falling to the ground.
I'm laughing when I hear that thump. Flop.
I'm going to turn to Treyon, and because as far as I can tell, no one knows what I was saying in Leonin
Yeah.
earlier and ask him, how crazy is this bunch of coconuts?
Diddle.
Was that your answer?
Yeah, that was my answer. Diddle.
I need a drink. Okay.
So I don't know exactly how much he fits you in on, but there's two things we're doing. One, someone's capturing shifters, such as our Einstein over here.
Okay.
I mean, clearly it's not for bright. Supposedly he did something really big. I don't know. I read it in a book, but they were in the picture, so I said, fuck it.
I like this
As
guy.
Aiden just kind of smirks. We're hurting his brain.
I can see the smoke coming out right now.
He's like, how dare you?
So that's one thing we're trying to do. Second thing, if I recall correctly, we needed something from. Fuck me, I forgot where. Caverns of some kind. Something in there that's supposed to help fix his oozing hole.
You know all about that. He explained all about that. Caustic caverns to you.
You got climbing gear, honey? What about for the rest of these numbskulls?
Ever need block and tackle?
This is still all in Leonin.
I know. You know, it'd be nice if you had some block and tackle.
So we're just hearing a bunch of.
And they're
Something
probably
like
really confused because some of it's coming from an owl.
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I was picturing more Circle of Life, but this works too.
No, I didn't throw Simba off the rock. Yeet!
Anyways, I'm gonna go snack. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Keep talking. This is all conversation between
Yeah.
you guys, and I'm not there anymore. So
And I don't
You're there as
understand.
the GM.
oh, I'm just DMing.
Yeah. We're gonna need some climbing gear for the rest of these numbskulls. Otherwise, they ain't making it down in one piece. And if they do make it down in one piece, they sure as heck ain't making it back up.
Well, I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve to help with a couple of them.
I'm sorry. Every time you
What was
pick up
that?
that cat like this, I'm just picturing a owl cuddling Treyon right now. Like just. Good keeper.
Which one's that?
Chocolate.
Oh, I know it's chocolate, but like milk, dark, or
Nope. Uh-huh.
cheese?
What you want to give the cat?
No, sure. My chocolate. So what did you say, Steven? Did you have a spell or something?
Oh, it's he was frozen for a second there.
My internet's being ass right now. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, to be completely honest. Like I said, I got a couple ideas of what we could do to help get back up. But yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to get some climbing gear. I doubt this place has any.
I don't know. Does this place have some, Peter?
You need to look around.
Well, as someone who's been in the city a while, I picked the place, so like I've been in this place before. Do I know if they've had climbing gear?
Do not.
You are pulling that feather. You got the feather out of the. Oh my gosh.
What?
You pulled the feather out of the. Do you remember our feather pillows, Steven?
Yeah?
He pulled a feather out of one of the pillows.
Did she call it
I'm not
macaroni?
playing with it. No, he's playing with it, trying to eat it.
Let her fucking play with it.
Him. It's a him.
Oh, it's a him cat. Oh, yeah. Let him fucking play with it. Shit.
He's doing that all by himself.
I suppose I should let it because that means she's not picking on me. So I would know a place to get like block and tackle, right?
Yeah. Not climbing gear or anything like that. You know, there's plenty of places not too far from here. There's nothing on the map per se, but there's places around town for ordinary gear.
I realized I didn't have to map us.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Avril, you don't speak Leonin, right?
Leonin? Doubt it.
I don't think so.
That's enough.
How quaint. Me and Becca have a language again that we only us speak. No, Aiden, for reference, that's been a running joke that me and her just will randomly pick one or two languages that like nobody else picks, and we're the only ones that can communicate in that.
Yeah, at the beginning of this campaign, I didn't really think too much about what I was picking, partly because I didn't know what anyone else's character was going to be. And I was an elf, so I'm like, okay, Elvish. And so Brandon's character like scared the shit out of me. So I said something in Elvish, and then he responds, and it didn't go well.
She almost killed him.
On the first game.
He's getting better.
I got a lot better.
He had 11 hit points. I took him down to 1.
1 point of damage right off the bat.
I rolled really well that time.
Way to make it interesting.
Okay. So since I know places to get like climbing gear, do I know roughly what the weather is there? Like, do we need to bring cold weather clothes or?
You know, the weather over there it's winter right now, so it's cool, and it's at the base of the mountain. So
I'll switch back to common and basically go. Do you all have like stuff to stay warm?
Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that doesn't affect the clothes.
No, still might if you want to stay dry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, I'm wearing one of my winter gear right now, so yeah, obviously I've got winter clothes.
Gonna say, will it keep you dry?
Can I what?
Will it keep you dry? Stop playing with the cord.
What the hell did I just roll?
A 22. It's not.
I didn't touch insight, but okay. Yeah, you have a dirty 22 for insight. I didn't even want to fucking roll. I know, right? I feel the same way. No, I will not. Fuck off.
Somebody's work alarm going off.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, kind of.
Okay.
It's not what do they wear those what are those things called they wear? What is it, like skin tight suit? Dry suit, is that it? No. Wetsuit, that's it. No, it's not a wetsuit, if that's what you're asking.
Wetsuit.
What was that?
I think you still get wet in a wetsuit.
Yeah, but not as badly.
Okay, as the
So
sole
obvious-
scuba diver in their group, there actually is a thing called a dry suit. It's a diving suit that you can wear over your clothes, and it keeps them dry.
I know about this because of Somebody Feed Phil.
Somebody what?
It's a Netflix series called Somebody Feed Phil,
Oh,
and it's Phil Rosenthal. Who? What was he? A producer for?
He was a writer.
A writer for like Everybody Loves Raymond or Cycle. I can't remember which one. And now he goes traveling around the world to different countries and or just cities. And in his most recent season, he went to Iceland.
Mm.
And they went to what was it, a lake, I think it was. And they had him put on a dry suit. And he's like, yeah, it didn't keep me dry. Like, water got it everywhere.
Then he didn't do it right. On my advanced certification, which unfortunately we did not finish, our instructor wore a dry suit. The worst case, the collar of his polo got a little wet. So the guy probably just didn't do the things tight enough.
But the guy who was putting it on Phil didn't.
Yeah, well,
Make
that's
sure
what I'm
it
saying.
was
They
tight.
didn't do it right. When done properly, it works very well.
What, sir? I have a nosy kitten. Very nosy kitten.
Hey, Steven.
what? I can't see. All I see is part of the plate.
Pie.
Is that pie?
Okay.
That's pie.
Dude,
What?
I want some pie.
All right, Dean, calm down now.
The menu of pie.
Okay.
actually useless for me. 'Cause I have an amulet health. That's my constitution at a 19.
Oh yeah, we trade stuff all the time that we
Oh.
receive.
Anyone
Stop.
has something good to trade?
I got a few things you might like. We can talk later.
So, Peter, I'm gonna show him to a place to get climbing gear and some water resistant, not waterproof, water resistant supplies. At the very least.
Peter, during all this, are my sword and dagger like talking to each other and I hear it the whole time, or?
You don't know if they're talking to each other or not.
Okay, so I hear nothing.
Yeah,
Steal my glasses.
until you go and start talking shit to them.
Steal my
I
glasses.
don't know. I learned not to talk smack to my sword. Bad things happen to Tim.
Bad things happen to Tim.
Not Tim does stupid things. Bad things happen to Tim.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm taking him to a shop to get
Okay.
block and tackle. I said that.
Oh.
You're not paying attention because you're looking at something on your tablet.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave my notebook alone.
So you guys head down the street. It's a couple of shops over, and it's just like Jake's supply and gear. nothing complicated. You open the door. It's kind of a rundown looking shop. I mean, you are in the lower ward, so see Jake's older gentleman. Looks like probably a tiefling. He looks at you guys and like, yes,
Is he from State Farm?
perhaps.
Is he wearing khakis and shorts?
No. He's got a blue overalls and no shirt. Like, yes, what can I do for you?
Oh no, you got the voice should be more like Boonhauer, but like, hey, what y'all need out here? And you know, you need we go hiking or climbing? No, something like that,
Listen here, Shunny. I've been around for a while. I don't need to get into this shit. So I have supplies. Oh, you need supplies. There's supplies. Go shopping.
I don't know what I'm doing. I was just pulled over here.
Oh. Well, what are you planning to do? Tell old Jake. Dumbass.
He fell off the back of the couch.
Oh, what? Did we get that on camera?
Did you hear the
Clip
thump?
that.
I heard
Clip
the
that.
thud.
Clip it. 7:15. Clip it.
Was it behind Peter?
No, he fell off over.
Ah, didn't get it.
No, if it was back here, it'd be even further.
Damn.
Stupid ass.
How well do I know Jake from State Farm?
Yeah, you've been in the shop a couple of times. He doesn't remember fucking nothing. So, you tell old Jake where you're headed, and then we'll see what kind of equipment that you need.
Climbing gear, Jake.
Climbing gear? Where you headed? Different kind of gear for different kind of places.
The constant cabin.
Oh, you don't want climbing gear.
What languages does Jake speak?
Infernal?
Anything other than that?
Common?
He doesn't speak like Undercommon?
You can try it.
I'm gonna get real close to Jake
Oh,
and whisper in his ear
hi.
and basically go, I've got a couple of idiots in this group.
Is this in common?
Yeah, it's whispered in his ear though. I don't know
Do
how
I hear it?
I don't know how Tim is.
No, you're like, look at all the shit. Oh my god, there's so much cool stuff.
Ooh, a pickaxe.
Yeah.
And basically
Climbing
going
boots.
like, I
And
don't
we
know
just
if
lost
I
him.
want these back. These people back. I mean, I'm a true neutral, but like seriously, like testing my patience.
Treyon,
They've been
look,
here 5 months.
we should get some rope.
Can I roll for?
What are you
I
trying
knew
to
that
do?
one would get Steven. I knew that one would get
Good.
Steven.
Avril, what are you trying to do?
Hear the whisper.
Sure.
That is a 12. 17.
You hear whispers, but you don't hear clearly what's been said.
You hear whisper, whisper, whisper.
As I understand, you're headed down to the Caustic Caverns. Yeah. Old Jay can hook you up with some nice sets of equipment. Are you gonna go by way of the road, or are you gonna go by way of the water? He's asking out loud to you guys.
Mm. I just hold the reins, and somehow we end up going where we're going.
Hey, you're the guy. You know better.
We'll go by water, Jake. Just to get this. And I'm muttering under my breath in actually celestial this time. So I don't know
wait.
who will hear me. I
Yeah,
don't
that's one of
care,
mine for sure.
but I'm muttering underneath my breath in celestial going just to get this shit over with sooner.
Okay, does Tim hear the language change at least?
Yeah.
Okay, can I roll at least here to see if I hear that?
Sure.
I'm gonna roll both the official and unofficial Ashtons at the same time. First official roll on a dice. Okay, that's gonna be a nat 20 for a. Oh gosh, what's 26? And that was the new dice that rolled that. First roll ever, a nat 20.
Nice.
Because the dice doesn't know any better yet, Brandon.
Give her a chance, mate.
I kept it separate until I set up for tonight.
You heard in Celestial that, what'd you say?
Just to get this shit over sooner.
To get the show on the road. I was like, okay, then I recommend you take this here boat. And he points up at the ceiling, hanging from the rafters is what looks like a good-sized rowboat.
Oh, boat.
And let's see, you're gonna need that to get you there. And then, it's been a couple of years since I went down to the end of the Caustic Caverns. You have two ways. You can either go to the Lady Dove route, which requires you to open it up with some key, or you go down through the volcano.
That doesn't sound like a.
Does anybody have or know of said key? Kitty, sleepy kitty.
Oh, the key you'll figure out when you get there. There's markings on the walls if you can read it. It tells you what you need to do.
Peter,
Soft
Yeah.
kitty,
do.
warm kitty, little ball of fur.
Demon
Right now.
kitty, spawn of Satan.
Purr, purr, purr.
I saw your thought bubble there, Aiden. Did you activate that?
A thought bubble? I didn't mean that.
Yeah, you had a thought bubble with a thumbs up when you
Oh.
leaned back. See, there it is.
What the hell?
I don't know.
You
Maybe
must
it's
have
a
a-
phone feature or something. Maybe it's a phone feature.
Wait.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, does it do emojis as well? No, okay.
No.
It's worth a shot.
Wait, Aiden, do this one.
That's on your phone?
I don't know. You give it a try.
No, I did it too, and it didn't. It's not. It must be a phone thing.
Hold it for a second. I had to.
Huh. Yeah. It must
Well,
be
it helps
just
if-
with the
Yeah.
phones.
Well, it helps if you hold it straight.
I did hold it straight.
No, you had it like that. You had
Okay,
it at a
look.
fucking angle.
I
There,
guess,
that's
yeah,
as
it's-
straight as I can get it.
That's a phone thing.
Yeah.
That's
It's
gotta
kind
be
of
it.
cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That's neat.
Peter was doing TN.
No.
Yeah, that- and
Oh, wait,
L7
wait,
right
wait.
there.
Freeze frame. Oh, the
I
Spocker.
can do both.
That's not a recognized.
Steven's just like, I can do it too.
Oh, I remember that one, Peter.
Anyway.
This.
Oh, jeez.
I remember.
Hey, look at all the people.
Showing our age now. Oh no.
Anyways, so yeah, you're gonna need the boat. Which, if you're gonna go down the way of the volcano, I mean, it is a volcano. You're gonna need rope and climbing gear. If you're gonna go down the way of the lift in Lady Dove, then you probably don't need much more than the boat, honestly. Yeah. Let's see here. But I have anything else you need. You need some arrows. You need some bolts. You need some screws. You need some hammers. You need some flares. What do you need?
I meant to ask you about that the other day, but it can wait.
Kitty cat beds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
What was that, Brandon?
Kitty cat beds.
Yeah, we have those there in the back.
Oh, Trayon, look.
And you look at it, it just says, on the side it says bananas, and it's just a box.
Did I hear him make the comment to Trayon about cat beds?
Yeah.
How close am I standing to Tim?
Oh, Lord.
You guys are fairly close together, so wherever you want to be,
Can I Demozo slap him?
you can absolutely do so. Roll a hit.
Do a what?
The nozo slap.
Demozo slap. That's an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that 20. Or not that 20. I got a 20. I'm not bothering with my actual dice because of.
Yeah. Yeah, that
does
hits.
20 hit?
20 hits. 20 hits, barely, but yeah, it hits.
You guys all hear an audible
On my
as
bald
Tim gets
head.
slapped in the back.
Tim's like,
It's got
ah.
a solid damage.
my universal greeting.
It's just.
Welcome to the team. And I say this in Celestial in response, by the way.
Am I like just standing right next to him?
Sort of.
I'm gonna turn around and face him and just give him the most death glare of them all. B, hey, if you want to make it back.
Yeah, I had friends say that to me all the time. They just get used to it.
I'm gonna turn to Treon and say in Leonin, I may not want to bring him back.
I'm gonna reply back and be like, unfortunately, me and Axel had a contract for him.
That sucks.
I know.
Tim just looks at him like, don't worry, you'll get used to me.
This is in Leonin, dude. You can't hear it. You don't understand it.
I don't understand it, but I heard what she said to me.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What, you tugging on his toes?
He found something in his inventory, probably likes.
No. I'm playing around with the character builder, and they reorganized like how you like build the characters.
Oh crap!
Why are you playing around with character builder?
Fun.
No, remember I've got those three or four in that one thing that I just dick around with and play with.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm just clicking on shit. It's doing really cool stuff. I was just like, wow. Sick.
That's in common. I'm asking who's going to pay for the boat.
We haven't heard a price yet.
Well, you haven't asked for one.
All right, for all the equipment that we need for this trip, how much would it be?
Well, let's see. It's gonna be. You still haven't answered my question. Are you gonna go down, solve the puzzle, and take the lift down Lady Dove, or are you gonna climb down in the volcano?
That's one.
I would definitely take Lady Dove.
What I'm talking about.
Okay, that still makes me mad though. Why is that a headline?
What?
Do we know if the skin is active?
Yes, it is at this point.
Katie just got one of the Deadpool spoilers.
From the freaking news.
Great.
That's why you don't read the small articles.
It was right after two big political ones. I was looking up Olympic Games stuff.
I'm going to suggest that we go down the lift in Lady Dove.
I'm gonna say right now, I'm not interested in that. I want anything else.
All right. So, sorry, Avril, what was it that you were going to say?
Significantly favoring the former option, I would rather do a route called Lady Dove than Volcano.
Okay. So,
That's my vote.
sounds like you guys want to take that route. All right. Now, does anybody have any musical instruments? Because I remember that one of the puzzle pieces needed a musical instrument, and I don't remember why or what, but we didn't get it back.
I have a longhorn.
Tim takes off his backpack and just starts shuffling through it, you know. I see I have a lute and a lyre.
Yeah, we're good.
That'll work.
I forgot about these.
All right. So I guess you don't need to have that. Yeah, that's probably all I can think that you guys would need is the boat. really, everything else you should be okay.
Oh,
So it's going to be 50 gold for the boat. Comes with a set of oars.
how much gold we got?
Tim will hand over the 50 gold. Since
We
it's
could
for him
split
that
it.
we have to do this. We bankrolled in our last campaign, dude.
Oh, okay, never mind. You got it.
I mean, we're not in the town where we can pull it out, but we
No.
got it.
We loaded in another town.
Well, Jasper and Tim are loaded in another town.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me get this here boat down for you guys and send you on your merry way. You see him go over and untie something off the wall and slowly lower it down. This thing is covered in dust. Like you can peel the dust off. That's how long this thing's been here.
Tim, as he's lowering it, is like, I need you to make sure it's sealed and leak proof. Please.
Well, it floated the last time we used it.
When was the last time you used it? That's a lot of dust.
Well, just because it's been sitting up there not doing anything doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
You ever heard of termites?
And also, wood shrinks when it dries out, so the cracks open up more. I
Tim,
learned that
give me
from
an
my friend
intelligence
Jasper.
check. Give me an intelligence check there, Tim.
All right.
You said something smart.
That's actually, I guess that's a little more Brandon than Tim, but
Yeah.
I love how it's like, okay, Tim, you said something
hey,
smart.
this dice likes me. That'd be a 25.
You better hide that
Yeah,
fucker from everything else.
Normally, you'd be correct if we didn't pre-dry the wood when we made this thing. Also, it's ironwood, so it should be fine. This here thing's over 100 years old already. So, like I said, when we last used it, 15 years ago, it worked just fine. He finally gets it all the way down and he sees that the wood is actually in pristine condition, just really dusty. The paddles, on the other hand, are absolutely toast. He says, well, shit. Looks like I'm going to have to get you a couple more paddles. Let me go see what we have in the back. You see it. He walks through a little beaded curtain, goes in the back, comes back about 5 minutes later with two mismatched in color paddles. One's a dark brown, the other one's a light brown. But like, well, this is what I was able to scrounge up in the back. So here you go. Here's your boat. Have fun.
Tim looks over at Jasper and is like, how's the wood on this? You know wood, right?
Jasper looks at it like, he gives it an inspection. Whoa, shit, that was not expected. Not that one, that one. Looks good to me. Jasper looks it over. Yeah, wood's in good condition. Looks pretty good. It's going to be a tight fit for us in here, though.
I can get thinner if I need to.
Looking at it, it's like 2-2-1 seating. So.
Oh, don't worry about me, gentlemen.
Oh,
you're just
you're
gonna
like that
fly
seal.
around
Fly.
Get the cat.
I
Let,
think
let me guess, Yellow Druid.
no.
Oh, thank God.
So done with druids. Every fucking one of them. All right. Jasper's like, well, let me pick this thing up and start moving it.
Well, they can't sense that I did it.
That's a 28.
Nice.
Yeah, you see Jasper. You say the dice liking him today. Jasper herks this thing up and start dragging it outside. And like, hey, which way? Which way is to the water? Well, how do we get to the river from here?
I'll direct him to the dock.
How are we moving the boat? Jasper can't carry it the whole
He's
way.
dragging it.
But yeah, I was gonna say apparently he's just harking the bitch.
Well, you left your cart at the other the place we spent the night.
Do you have a cart that is included in this purchase, sir?
Oh,
Hold on, what was the question?
Do you have a cart that is included in this purchase, sir, for easy travel?
No, I don't have a. I mean, I could sell you a cart, but I don't have a cart that's included in this purchase. If you'd like a cart, I'd be more than happy to sell you one.
I have a question, Peter. To Peter, who is playing Mike's character, Jasper.
Excuse me.
There's no animals in the allowed.
I wasn't sure if he like bends the rules a little because it's not a standard animal.
He can unsummon the bear, which I believe is what he did. So,
Okay.
I'd be more than happy to sell you guys a cart if you want a cart to move it around. But it looks like your dwarven friend doesn't seem to have any issues. I got it.
All right, Jasper. So you think you're good?
It's not that heavy of a boat.
All right.
So he hurts the thing down, and it's like, all right,
Built like a mule.
okay, Missy, lead the way.
Okay, I lead him to the docks. I would imagine I would have picked a
Well, Kitty.
place that was kind of close.
Yeah, so you guys are like here, so you can go this way to the water. So, yeah, it takes you the better part of 20 minutes to get there. Jasper doesn't seem to have any issues toting this thing. You get over to the bay, and river is moving, but not that fast. There's several large sailing ships here, but there's also a bunch of smaller ones too. You see a couple of barges and stuff that are docked up, and where you guys are able to get into the water, you drop down the boat, and Jasper's like, "Well, I got it here. I'm getting in first." And he drops down into the boat. It says, "Well, next." And as he kind of holds it again here.
Tim's gonna hold on to the side of the boat and be like, "Y'all go ahead. I'll just shift into whatever I need to fit in at the end."
So we've only got the 4 people now, right? Oh no, 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand on the dock, watch everyone else get in.
I'll get it.
Okay, so Jasper's holding the boat to the dock.
I'm
in
holding the
boat.
boat standing on the dock. So if he's
It's
holding
like
up the
this.
front- Oh, okay.
So here's the dock with the boat. You got to go down into the boat.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll get onto the opposite side and hold the other side of the dock, make sure it doesn't swing out.
All right. Who's next?
I'll climb in.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the two of you guys get in. and you see your feathered friend, who is not yet to introduce herself.
Follow me, gentlemen. And I take off at a lazy flight.
By the way, what's your name?
Huh?
Axel tells you.
You can ask any of these guys. My memory's shite. I'm smart sometimes, but my memory's horrible.
Look at the note, dum dum.
Tim pulls out the note again. Oh.
Now, I know that Avril remembers because he's got that trait. So you remember her name as Lady
Maria.
Varia.
Oh, yeah, that's at the end.
So, who's paddling?
Tim will do his best to help.
We've only got 2 paddles, right? That's all he gave us.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can try and craft some more. You can try and acquire some from other places. I mean, you're at the docks. What do you want to do?
I don't think paddling is made for a wizard.
Well, then you can take point and keep an eye out.
I can do
Says
that.
Jasper to you.
That I can do.
You get up in front. We got to make sure we keep this thing balanced, Tim.
I'm gonna be watching the other people and copying.
Treyon, how about you and me? We paddle. Tim, you sit in the back and keep an eye out.
I'll keep a nose out too.
Works for me.
Tim, do you have any fishing gear? Maybe you can catch a fish while we're going up the river.
What would that fall under?
Fishing.
Equipment?
Well, I didn't know if it was like in a pack or something. No, I do not have any fishing gear. If you have a rope, I can start throwing like daggers or something. Not the new one.
Does anybody have any fishing gear?
I don't.
I wonder if Jasper does. Jasper might.
Jasper's got a ton of shit.
He's got shit coming out of his ears crapping out loud.
Light.
Like, he didn't get rid of a lot of things.
No.
Like, I'm pretty sure if anybody had some string or rope and a hook, I'm pretty sure someone could fashion up a redneck fishing string.
I'm going through his laundry list of shit that he
That's
has.
so much shit.
And he does not.
I don't think that was something he bought.
Mm-mm. Nope. Okay.
I was gonna say I'm pretty confident you probably wouldn't have specifically have that in there.
Mm. Fair enough. All right. I mean, Tim, you could always try to snatch one out the water.
Yeah, sure. Tim will try to use his nose to kind of use it, and I'll just use one of my daggers to actually kind of spear it.
Because you can stab. Yeah. Well, when we get to that point, you can try that. But for now, you guys are on your journey going up the river from Baldur's Gate, going up the river Chiron.
Shira? The Princess of Power?
You know, it'd be nice if you actually paid attention to what the hell I just said.
That's what it sounded like you said.
To be fair, that's kind of what it did sound like. But I know that's not what you said, so.
Thank you.
Shionthar. Shionthar? I don't know. But it's about a day's journey up to Eturiel. A little over a day's journey.
Isn't that where they cross? No, that's not where
Yeah,
they
I crossed over here. This is a different water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going up the river Shionthar. It's late morning at this point in time.
Same day or next
I
day?
think that's a good place to... Same day.
Okay.
Same day. As you go up the river, I think this is a good place to stop and pick up next week.
All right.
We're coming up on 11 o'clock. And that's our new stop time. So.
Hey,
Can I say
Cheyenne, I can talk to you about stuff for
Yeah.
possible trading.
So I'm going to say good fight, good night, and we'll see you all next week, hopefully.
There was no fight.
Is that kitty asleep?
Aiden is true. There was no fight.
Yeah, he's kind of crashed right now. He's purring up a storm on my chest.
Well, sometimes when you argue with somebody, that's a different kind of fight.